So AI is a very broad term for a lot of technologies. But basically all these technologies allow computers to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence.
Jadi AI makanan teknologi fonida nebe mak ia computador hal serviço nebe mak babain ema humano sirahal ema.
This includes understanding language, recognizing patterns, and making decisions or predictions.
Okay, jadi AI halo Indonesia ni bazia pada sira no padrão sira nebe mak dalam rumah ema tahu dan bani si ajure dene foti dene hori hal kriya sila pagi ane sa serviço nebe mak kita ema halo.
AI can be described as a smart assistant.
Jadi AI ni kita akan ada dalam lima boleh hanesan be asisten tidak lebih mak materi kelas sudah ajudan.
I've heard many of you are already using ChatGPT. It is an example of this type of AI.
How rona kata kita ni ChatGPT famoso TV, no emo para usar na idane, no idane AI.
There is also Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot, Anthropic Claude, and more. They are accessible, easily accessible by anyone.
Okay, ihamos AI sale nebe kita boleh na Google Gemini, Microsoft Office. Kita boleh beli bukan asal pun mengrekomendasikan. Nebe idane barat news laos ni ChatGPT.
Often you will hear the word ML or machine learning in association with AI. So machine learning is a core part of AI.
Dan rumah bapak ini kebutuhan naruh bolu dihan machine learning ke makin aprendizaje. Idane bapak ini mau usaha mutu ko artificial intelligence.
Machine learning is a software system that learns from vast amounts of data. It can find patterns in that data using statistics.
Jadi machine learning ka makin aprendizaje ne saya hanya base by AI ni ya. Tambah machine learning ka makin aprendizaje ne dia data sebarang lebih makin ba. Hodi ajuda AI kalau di service.
So this AI can learn, and it doesn't have to be told like normal software what to do by a human.
Okay, jadi AI ni service mak saya dah kita phone instruction bania dia bela hal.
The latest form of AI, the one that's been made famous by ChatGPT, is called generative AI.
No AI phone you mak kita boleh ngaran Gen AI ka generative AI.
Generative AI has been trained on almost all of the information on the internet. Text, videos, images.
Gen AI ni treinado tebe, so informação ser nível makbar tebe si internet, video kon ba imagem, texto, audio no video sir hoto.
It's learned to mimic the way that people communicate, and it's stored a lot of knowledge from roaming the internet.
Okay, jadi AI ini buat garis sebarang ini ba, dunia kalau servis ni bemak bapain, emo mana halo, tambah dia dihalar ni treinado ona, ini informasi barang ni bemak ni etan musi garis ni bemak yang tahu ni internet.
Generative AI is capable of answering questions and creating new content like text, images, audio, or video based on you giving it instructions about what to do, and it's also very good at understanding large amounts of content.
Okay, jadi generative AI, kita boleh terus pergunta bania, dia boleh create pergunta, dia boleh create mos conteúdo phone, hanya texto, imagem, nomos audio, ka video sira.
There are many, many uses of AI. We don't know all of them yet. It's very early. But our focus today will be on using AI in content creation and editing.
Okay, jadi iha servis barang nebe mak AI belhalo, no agora de down ito mo sila bele discovery de hoto. May be ito ni focus on lor niya, akan katuharin liba unsa AI bele ajuda media ni service.
Now this video was generated by AI. I just asked it to create Timorese journalists using AI in their daily work and how they're connected to the world.
Okay, jadi video dari buat saya belahare ne halo si entry si AI mau create dia ni for it instruction na ba salah redação media ni Timor and sirine jornalista sirine serviço no idane mak AI produce.
If you look at it, you will see weird things in it, but it takes minutes to do.
Itu betul belahare ne video ni karen sanal bituang mai be idane AI ajuda hal ni serviço ni fast liu ia minuto idane arane ne bela create ni.
Newsrooms around the world are experimenting with using AI. The Nordic countries, Switzerland, Denmark, Sweden have just had a conference that they call Nordic AI, where they've all come together to discuss the use of AI.
Kemudian AI laos agora de daun kita agora nesse ini tefun Halloween hal konferensi kono ba AI hodi lidala forum mai be ihana sang barak sira mas Halloween konferensi kono ba AI ni uzi di media lilu ihana sang no di kusira hanya san Norvegia sira hakul lalai Halloween tu sira di konferensi kono ba uzi AI di media.
AI tools are showing impact. They're saving journalists time on daily tasks and they are helping them uncover stories.
Jadi AI hatu impacto botebes, liu pa serviço media ninian, ajuda sira cria conteúdo, uso pergunta, ao sumário, vai.
Many organisations are embedding AI in their mission statements, in their newsroom cultures and their strategy.
Agora de daun di organização media baik yang diorgama sira usa na AI atau halo declaração basira ninia missão sira halo mos cria conteúdo sira usa nele.
AI can be used to generate articles, but most organisations are not choosing to do that.
AI mos pele halo conteúdo notícia que cria conteúdo notícia para ita, mas be agora de daun di mundo organização baik lá usa nele. Organização media baik lá usa.
The direction is to use AI to enhance journalists and not to replace them.
Okay. Tak razão tambah, kita usa AI atau apoio jornalistas de serviço. Lá usa AI atau troca fala de serviço jornalistas de
You need to have people checking the work of AI when you are working with facts.
Okay. Bahiri kita usa AI, kita precisa atau verifica se itu AI cria.
The most advanced newsrooms, and many of those are in the Nordic countries, are working on hybrid workflows, where human journalists and AI tools work together at every step of news production, from story discovery to delivery.
Ia liur ba, ia organização media baik lebih menggunakan AI atau halo serviço colaborado com os jornalistas sira, liusi halo etapa musi produção notícia ni atau ia distribuição ni.
All newsrooms face a tension navigating between visionary AI dreams and the realities of its limitations around trust, performance and affordability.
Agora down, media sira liur, sira hari liur napa unsa AI bele for visão com designer basira, atau cria conteúdo sira de bem bersih.
The technology is powerful, it feels magical, but for real world tasks, there is still a lot to be worked out.
Okay. AI ni misalnya ferramenta yang lebih makas, powerful teves ni força makas teves, mas bem temos uma limitação, não pode parar de ver que se dá para descobrir, sai não tem hal.
And then we narrow down to AI for Timor-Leste.
Agora kita mahari fokus ni kono ba AI iha Timor, emang Timor orang sira usa AI.
The benefits here can be AI language translation can save time and bridge communication gaps.
Iha ni baik iha Timor, emang bapak usa AI atau ajuda sira hal terbersama.
AI efficiency can free up journalists for deeper reporting.
Okay, iha namam sira ferramenta ida tang yang boleh narang AI eficiência, bela ajuda jornalista sira pouco sira ni tempo para sira serviço.
AI obviously can be used to generate fake content, but it can also help in checking it. AI ajuda kita verifica faktos, mas ia mos bele cria informação falsa sira. AI literacy is now a key part of digital literacy.
Literacia para AI importante teves agora de down, ni hanya parte importante ida usi literacia digital.
AI literacy is the next step in developing digital technologies for the benefit of your society.
Okay, jadi literacia AI hanya foco importante ida ni memang bela ajuda unsa sociedade sira unsa teknologia.
AI literacy will empower you to use advanced tools to enhance your work, access information, and engage with the world in new ways.
Okay, AI se ajuda kita akses informação, halo pesquisa, no serviço baru kita.
You need to build the digital skills to understand how to use and critically assess AI tools effectively and ethically.
Dari tentang kita umana precisa ia habilidade nebe magnaton atau bela usa AI no bela ia hanui kritiko bagi ira usa ferramenta sirane.
The biggest challenge for Timor-Leste and AI that I can see in my research was that it has a language gap.
Oke, ini pesquisa mau que mahal apresentação ini ya hatan kata itu kulit kono ba AI bele usa halo tradução no halo serviço sira lebe kita persia belu ba tradução ini mai be ini dia mos lakuna ita AI dia fermenta sira liu kono ba lian.
AI is best at English, Chinese, and Spanish, and English is ahead by far.
Oke, jadi AI ini fermenta AI sira nian lingua sira lebe mak ihan bane so dia Inggris Ia lingua Sinanian, nomos lingua Spanyol.
Only 20 of the world's 7,000 languages have enough data to get really accurate AI.
Ia AI ini be serviço ni lingua nebe mani usa para que nama inglês. Ia lingua rihung hitu racing ia mundo. Ia mundo dele maka agora de down AI bele usa.
The majority of languages spoken in Asia and Africa lack the training data that's needed to train AI.
Ia lingua para que no África nebe mak menos tebe atau bele usa hodi treino ka forma AI atau ema bele usa dele.
In AI, these languages are called low resource languages. Low resource.
Ia AI jadi tidak boleh dengan recurso menos baru usa AI ini. Lingua kita mak lain dengan recurso mak menos.
There are projects underway to close this gap. Organisations like UNESCO, Google, Meta are working on this.
Jadi agora de down ini proyek baru que mak mahal hela atau unsa bele hamenos kahala kon lakuna sira ia lingua de mak musuh AI. Sira halo UNESCO lili sira mahare bagene.
The media's content archives of language, of audio, video, and text are an important asset for training AI.
Jadi kita ni arkivo sira, por exemplo, lihat tekun kari kita ni arkivo lingua sira, arkivo sira audio, lebih makihat tekun audio video. Ini ni sira importante tebe, tapi kita boleh usa boleh trainer ka forma AI, lebih makihat lingua tekun.
In Sweden, the Swedish public broadcaster had a problem with the accuracy of AI for transcription, so they worked with the National Library and their own archives and other organisations to customise an AI for Swedish language.
Jadi ini dia exemplo itu, por exemplo, ia Sweden dan bahas, sira mos ia problema ho tradução de bem AI halo, tam sira ni dados menos, antau ia ba organização de media ia Sweden, sira serviço hamutu ho biblioteca ho arquivo sira selo, atau bela tau hamutu, ni fuan sira ia lingua Sweden ini ba atau bela usa ho di forma AI dan bem polian Sweden ini.
So I would emphasise that your archives of your language and culture are an important strategic asset in developing AI.
Jadi kalau datang, itu ni ada yang kata kita ni arkivo sira, por exemplo, ini lingua tekun, itu ni audio sira, juga ini lingua tekun, no video sira, si ajuda kita atau bel trainer ka forma AI dan lebih mak bel ini lingua tekun.
So our goals today. I'm introducing you, this is a broad survey of AI use in media. I'm going to show you demos of AI tools that are used in journalism, and then it's up to you. I cannot make you AI experts in this time. It requires curiosity and spending time with AI to understand how it can work for you.
Jadi boleh lor ini ya, saya akan kare fokus ba onsa AI bele ajuda serviço media ini ya. Osida ni sedia dem katuru ihane onsa serviço AI ferramenta AI sira bele ajuda organização media no profissionais media sira hal serviço.
So key ways AI is being used around the world in journalism are in these areas.
Jadi babae ia mundo jurnalisme ini an organização media sira usa AI mak bahalo serviço sira
The first one, transcription and translation, which we know promises significant time savings.
Okay, jadi ia baik ke bosir belhari ponto primeiro, usa AI bila ajuda halo transcrição ba entrevista sira, ba audio, ba nomos halo mos tradução.
It can assist with writing, especially across languages. It can aid in drafting articles, summarising information, and generating story ideas.
Jadi AI mak bela ajuda ita tu hakere, liu bahira kalau ita hakere tu bisa sira ini lingua sira selu, sira bela ajuda ita halu dene halu netral, pa aku sira debe mak ita hakere pa lingua sira selu. Bela mos ajuda ita halu sumari ba artigo sira mos.
In research and fact-checking, AI is being used to analyse large amounts of information quickly and help journalists navigate online information and verify claims.
Jadi ihamos AI bela ajuda halo pesquisa no verificação de fatos e o texto imagem nebe idane bela ajuda teve serviço a jornalista sirania nebe makdala rumah sem ajuda si AI hal tempo naro atau bela verifica dados imagem vídeo sira.
It is also being used to help in processing video and audio to make those jobs more efficient and faster.
Okay, minha moça também usa AI moça atau ajuda ita processa vídeo sira atau hal ini serviço fácil dia no live.
So we move on to transcription and translation. This is a major use of AI right around the world. Journalists find the transcription features very, very useful. Meetings, interviews, other people, podcasts, the list is endless.
Ihane tabel hare serviço barak ni nebe AI ajuda media ni mak kona ba transcrição. Transcrição ba iha video entrevista no sirane nebe ajuda hal serviço ne fácil dia no live.
It is not perfect, but it is faster than typing it out yourself.
Jadi dalam rumah transcrição sirane mak AI hal ne la perfeito. Telefon sirane mak musmai dalam rumah bela aneh-aneh. Mai be ni ajuda ita sekolah kita lesson jurnalista bela cek tulis biarin ne bela ajuda ha fácil dia tele serviço do que ita rona depois ita transcribe ni juga ni hante benar.
And it makes your audio and video content, it makes it much more accessible, it makes it searchable, and it helps with editing.
Now, idane bela AI bela ajuda mus kita atau bela buka informação, video, audio, hal bela fácil dia ba jurnalista sira ka organização media sira hal sira serviço.
Next, I'll show you an AI transcription tool. This is called Mac Whisper. It runs on Macintosh. There's ones for PC too. So you just drop a file in.
Idane ia ekrane nya tertudu demo uisa AI bela ajuda halo transcrição.
I'm sure its performance is not perfect, I cannot tell, but it generates these transcripts and you can change the format of the transcript with time codes and change the output format.
Idane osile ita makbele nota kali ini los kalau ini be detalhes kira bagaimana ajuda si audio ba ita transcrição sira texto no type ini deve makbele o formato.
Primeiro-Ministro Cairala Shana Guzman nomeia
So there are many tools like this out there. You can use for free and then you can download it.
Okay, jadi mau ihane ba iha ferramenta AI sira nesa nebe mak barak lalimar no sira gratuita nebe mak itu beli uja ho di ajude ita halo transcrição ba audio sira.
Primeiro-Ministro Cairala Shana Guzman.
Translation. This is something I understand that many people are already using a lot, Google Translate, so there's no need for a demo. But they, as you already know, they introduced Teton like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Jadi idane da serviço da tang be mak AI ajuda tebes ita hal serviço di luar sang hal tradutor. Babai tidak boleh ita bel hari ya Google Translate ina banyak tetu ina ona. Idane serviço AI ni ya. Deve me ha fácil tebes sira be mak hal tradução atau ha fácil sira de serviço, mas be dalam rumah la perfeito no precisa mat bel cek.
And some of the tools that we looked at can do transcription and translation in one go.
Jadi ia ini dia ferramenta balmos bele ajuda hal transcrição, nomos tradução da IA. AI ni ferramenta bal bele hal ni.
Next, we move on to summarization and idea generation or brainstorming. This is another use for AI. Journalists need to summarize information all the time.
Okay. Tu mai ka bel hari ferramenta, demo ferramenta AI, demo bel hal sumario, bel cria idea phone, hal brainstorming, ide sirni ide ferramenta AI ni serviço bem.
News organisations are also using these summaries on their sites of their articles, but they're normally checked by people.
Okay, jadi dalam kita masih dia bel hal serviço sumario no cek buat sirni bel hal mari se precisa emani dia ajuda atau bel cek kata kita ni sira los no plan buat sirni.
This is an example of I've dropped a Portuguese, I think it's a Portuguese government's website. I've dropped it here. This is ChatGPT.
Ini kita boleh bela hari ini ni foto pe serah artigo ida usi itania governo ni website ini lingua português depende tahu ni chat GPT atau ajuda ni hal serviço balu hal sumário kita boleh bela hari.
So I got to summarise 3 bullet points, then I think it offered to rewrite it, and then I also asked for 5 interview questions that I could ask the ministry.
Jadi ini bela ajuda hal bar. Por exemplo, ni documento kita tahu ni kenapa kita musuh por exemplo apakah ponto importante todo musuh documento ni atau ni sebela ko. Itu musuh bela hato to mai pergunta baru ni bema kau bela musuh relaciona musuh documento ni. Ini musuh bela hal foto dia.
So AI it's an important use of AI, summarisation and analysing documents.
Menta AI bela halo, por exemplo, ajuda halo sumário, não mostra ideia consira o documento balu numa kita precisa, então bela ajuda analisar.
And this is an example of a word processor that's built around AI. So all the features in the panel are AI features.
Ini jadi exemplo AI dan bema bela halo tekstu ni modelo tu hanya Word dokumen bapak ini ada Microsoft ni ni feature sudah hanya bela ajuda kita bagi kita klik por exemplo kita akan halo check grammar ni bagi bela ajuda ini feature baru ni.
But this is a free tool.
No, ini biasanya gratis AI ni.
So it's doing proofreading here. So this looks like a normal word processor. AI is just like a function.
Okay. Jadi kita bela ajuda hanya halo proofread, arti bisa ni bela kita kere, kalau kita tahu apa ni bela ajuda tu halo proofreading. Bapak ni bela dalam rumah kita bersih dari kolega, kita bela tahu apa ni halo.
Because the AI is better at understanding language, it can do better proofreading than the systems we had before.
Jadi dia nak tambah AI na dari sebarang, kalau dia bela comprende usar bela halo proofreading, atau dia bela ajuda tebes suke sistema sira dia bela bapak kita usa antes ni.
But that looks like traditional software. Like Google Docs, which I know many people use, is building AI features in. You will have them at your fingertips. But there is also changes in how software is made where AI is more of a companion when you're making content.
Jadi dia mau sensen buat sistem atuan sira di bawah kita bawa user por exemplo ada yang Google Doc kalau rumah kita ni palu saja ni, makanya dia mau ferramenta phone sira di bawah kriya tu bila ajuda kita hal jenis servis.
I posted the same government statement here.
Ini dia deklarasi rumah si gubernur ni di bawah kita tahu di mana.
And I'm opening up its word processing tool or telling the AI to.
Ini ni bela dia por exemplo dia ajar ini kita tahu macam ni bela ajuda sekarang mesti saya dah apa bazi kita tahu macam ni kita bela dia ajuda.
The AI creates a document and then you collaborate on the document with the AI.
Jadi ni ajuda kita hal servis ni, macam ni presiden Fatim jadi turun. Jadi servis ni kolaborasi. Kalau bela ni besar hal ni saya problem apa.
So I'm asking it to rewrite the government statement as a media publication.
Jadi ini por exemplo mau create ni hal koko hasil dokumen itu jadi memang ni tahu apa ajuda harus AI atau ajuda hal publikasi ida artikel ida ilusi dokumen itu memang dia tahu apa.
And it's doing that.
Ini hal ni. Primeiro dia bahasa emang dia Hanoi depois ni edit depois ni.
And then it offers me more options about what I can do.
Jadi ni kan yo sambar yang memang kita boleh ujar.
And I'm asking it to add formatting.
Jadi dia semua satu ajuda hal format sira.
And a headline.
No ajuda kriya hal título. Jurnalista di serviço akan facilitar penggunaan ini.
So this is basic ChatGPT which you can access.
Jadi ini ChatGPT ini memang dalam rumah bapak yang ini ujian.
And then it responds to me in the chat. And it has word processing functions like versioning, and it can show the changes it's made and what is removed with each version.
Jadi pada memang di khusus ChatGPT halo kriya artigo ini, usai ini resultatnya bela ia bela kita bela tahu kalau bayi word processing dokumen ini bela. Dia punya formato ni mesti terbeli.
So this is a new way of working, where you work with the AI on documents as a collaborator.
Jadi ini dalam phone, dia memang kita beli servisu ke kolaborasi AI, liu bayi dokumen sirenya.
The next one we look at is a fairly new feature of AI search.
Filmai hari liu kona ba unsa AI beli ajuda ita buka informasi.
This is a tool called Perplexity, which is used by many journalists.
What is it called again?
Perplexity.
Perplexity. Okay. If one English for how sudah pernah dona. Dia kan mesti bawa itu buka tu.
So I ask a question, and I've asked it to answer in Tibetan. I don't know how it will go.
Jadi dia sudah punya pun musuh pergunta ia ferramenta ini.
It breaks what I asked out into searches, and then gives me a report on what it found.
Sudah bisa atau buka, ni ajuda buka beli foto informasi yang ni mesti foto sini beli ni ajuda buka ini.
And then it generates further questions that I could ask about that topic.
Jadi ni musuh mai kira mau pergunta saya dari relasi mau visita papa ni pun lalai mai semua.
All the ChatGPT, Google Gemini, they all do this now. They will all get new information from the internet.
Jadi ni masih ChatGPT atau ferramenta saya dari bapak ini sudah kalau servisu jadi bagi apa informasi sudah diberi makai tahu ini internet.
And that leads to our next area, which is AI verification and fact checking.
Filmai terberhari konaba servisu dia diberi makai organisasi yang bersih teves AI bila sudah halo verifikasi faktor.
You'll see this is a very new feature. I've got this photo that I'm not sure about. I'm asking ChatGPT, is this image real? Tell me everything you can about it.
Okay, ini mau break ko atau halo verifikasi by margin sira lebih maknya hetang ko na ba bisita ang papa niya.
And I've asked in Indonesian, so I can't understand this.
Ni husi dari husi dia resultado mai sa bahasa Indonesia, lebih halo procedure terus. Obrigado.
So ChatGPT writes code to analyze the image.
Oi, mau practice pun dia AI bel hal servisi na itu mos.
So it does this all by itself.
Jadi ni halo analisa pada detail frekuensira dia rasa halo itu so husi be ni bel halo ini analisa detail frekuensira kan kita los kalalos.
It is looking for signs of AI generation.
Jadi ini di bel aja itu mos hari by imagine ni kali imagine ni ia create husi AI ni kolega AI buka file ni kolega AI ni servisi.
And then it writes a report on what its findings are.
Jadi so ikuti pokok mai itu konklusion kalau by imagine ni bemak ni hal analisa. Kata kita ni false.
And in that case, it's a false image.
Ya, dari kalau datang kita ni imagine ni bemak false. Ni atau mai dia only lalu imagine ni false. Three husi ni kolega AI servisi.
And we move to the next one, you might recognize this image. I could not believe it when I saw it, so I wanted to check it.
Jadi ini kata kok hari kata kita ni los kalau los, imagine ni real kalau real. Ni kita sih mau berhati ni, kalau kita sih momentum kalau amu papa mai tadi dili, hati ni kita sama saya dengan apa.
Is this image real? It looks unreal. There's so many people.
Ni dia imagine kalau kita berhari, kita kau kata kita pasti dia berbuntai dan dia los kalai, original kalai. Ida ni mesti bel ajuda kita mai kita kata ini kemungkinan jadi original.
And I've asked it, where in the world can it be if it's real?
Jadi por ejemplo ni khusus imagine real kalai, Fatih ni NDP, no khusus dia kata saya jadi magbe tu buat kesan kau ba imagine ni favorit bel hato mai ha.
Let's see what it finds.
Mai thari hamu tu saya dah magni conclusion itu. Jesi Hanoi, ini tuan. Jesi Hanoi. Oh, abang ni analisa na. Kita boleh ni analisa tu kan?
It's important to know that AI will write code. It's very good at writing code that programmers used to write.
sa Hanoi. Sa tempo ito ni Hanoi.
Looking at the Perthmobile,
Sema belhat kat kita ohnya real. Imagine dah ohnya. Tidak ni Hanoi. Sementara AI si Hanoi kita kira sama kat kita ohnya real lah. Thank you.
is that crowd real or is it AI generated?
Tidak tu pasti dari Hanoi. Yang barat kena bani AI makriya ka de loss hane sendiri. Original hane sendiri.
But it's a little bit confused. It can't find the information it needs for context, so it starts searching by itself. It's decided it needs to search to find information.
Jadi, yan na ba yung proseso? Bakit ni confident tuan, AI is confident tuan, dan thank you buka, fonte sira nebe magbela tu kata kita ni real dulu. Ita hanya yuti ni tapi dengan resultat, maybe ni si hanya dia, tak tidak.
You as humans would have been able to do this very, very quickly, I'm sure. But here is its report. After thinking about it then writes a report based on what it's found.
Jadi dengan orang ini present kita tu kata oh naba real, tapi tahre kata ni mana ni? Mai imagine kalau di mana sih lebih kita tahu baik kamu kata nanti itu persis ini aja.
It gives you its sources.
Jadi hatu dulu fonte sira ni kita kita ni mesti lebih.
And it's given a latitude and longitude for the event.
Jadi hatu conclusão sira, lebih dihetan, mesti lebih detail tikuan sira lebih lek formalita, informação detail sira.
So this functionality is not reliable. It could do this again and come up with another answer. But what we are seeing is the very latest in what you can access.
Mai be mindful ni kan tambah panggil itu sudah lida, dia bela mai ho resultat lebih real. Tapi kalau kita mesti bebe, dia mesti bela ho imagine lebih hanis, dia bela mai ho conclusão lebih diferente, hanis saja berbeda.
And now we move to AI document interrogation.
Prima, kita hari buat kita nama konsisten yang berjurnalista hotel persida, AI bela ajuda, hal analisa berdokumentus, dokumentus real, ini lawas sudah false.
This is Google Notebook LM. You give it the documents you want it to store, and then the AI can read all of them in one go and answer questions.
Google Book ML?
Google Notebook LM.
Google Notebook LM, si kalau salah.
It is free.
It's free, gratuita?
And they just added Indonesian as a language 2 weeks ago.
No, ni mesti ada sound lingua Indonesia ni, bebel hasil kita timur sila tu je. Itu lain lah, terus lihat ni.
So it is taking my English documents. This is my preparation area for this talk today, and it will summarise them, each one of them, in Indonesian, and then it does a summary of all my documents.
Jadi mau tahu yang baru dokumen itu sira lebih mas prepara baik dia apresentação ini, punya ajuda kalau semua sira lo tahu kalau balik bersih lo kan itu Indonesia.
So I can upload different types of documents, websites, videos, presentations, and it will read them and understand them, but all of them. So it can have millions of words in it.
Jadi ini kita boleh tahu dia lingua dokumen itu jadi memang buat bela audio, bela video, yang bisa bela ajuda analisa yang baru.
And I can ask any questions.
No, itu mas bela usul pergunta saya dari relation itu. Mau, sorry, we only have 5 minutes more.
Okay.
Wrap up.
So yes, this is an important tool for journalists and for students.
Jadi ini bela saya dengan berguna TV, sudah promosi jurnalisme.
Yes, next slide.
Selamat datang kembali. Kali ini kita masuk ke dua hal yang menarik nih. Kondisi media di Timor-Leste, terus gimana kecerdasan buatan atau AI bisa ya mengubah permainan di sana. Anda kan pengen cepat paham dari persoalan dari berbagai sumber ya. Nah ini dia pembahasannya buat Anda. Sumber kita kali ini cukup lengkap loh. Ada laporan mendalam dari akhir 2023 soal lanskap media Timor-Leste.
Iya betul. Laporan itu katanya riset paling komprehensif sejauh ini ya.
Betul. Isinya soal siapa aja pemainnya, gimana model bisnis mereka, apa aja hambatannya, termasuk soal hukum, infrastruktur.
Oke, kamu mau Francis yang be amne tempo barke atau hakar dengan yang bele lalai liu, karena sama koleksi orang narasi, posisi dokumento AI ini bele ajuda kria podcast ida. Nebe mak emang nebe mak itu bosira orang ini lalu emang ya AI mak produce.
And next one is a more practical demonstration. This is noisy audio. We'll just move through.
Okay, ini exemplo ida kau nampak unsa AI bela ajuda hasai berminus sudah ya kutu pengira jurnalistik sudah halal reportase ini keren.
This is a tool called 11 Labs, and it's all about AI audio. And I think we'll just move to the next one. And after you put it to 11 Labs,
Kita film berita organized, जो participants के लिए आया फोरम सिरा उल्टो. ये हम बerikan lagi kan.
Ida ni pun sudah bela orang narasi berminus sudah yang kutu ini lagu mana maka dia semua sudah tahu menggang boleh lagu loss ini punya halal lagu dia bapak tidak dibayar dia.
all the noise is gone. And next, also with video. AI can process new things with helping you edit and make video. This is something journalists are very interested in. You give it one video and then it will produce all the different formats for social media.
Ida ni exemplo ida unsa AI bela ajuda hal lagi sama video sira tu yang sudah plataforma sira nebe mak media hakar kawa. Nini edição ne kasar atau bela fácil jornalista sira ga editor video sira bela edit video ba plataforma diferente ba notícia sira nebe kita produce.
Right? Here's an example too of a journalist from the Philippines who used AI to create a tool for journalists.
Jadi ini exemplo ida studi kasus nebe mak akutesi ya Filipina ba jornalista Filipina ni ida usa AI ChatGPT oleh cria file AI phone nebe mak ajuda serviço jornalista sira.
Next slide please. He took government reports and he made an AI tool to process the government reports so journalists could ask questions when the reports came out.
Oke, jadi por exemplo, ida ni serviço, bahir dokumento sira ni memang kita simpan sa relatório si audit, ka relatório si World Bank, ka Asia Development Bank, na memang para rumah sira sempre posai, ito bele usa jani atau halo por exemplo analisa. Ito husu kona niya ko ito kona pergunta relaciona dokumento sira ni bele ajuda.
So you upload the document and then he used his journalistic expertise to tell the AI how to process the document and what information to give back to a new journalist who was working with it. They have uncovered stories using this technology.
Jadi ito usa jani, por exemplo, fácil jornalista sira atau halo analisa kona dokumento sira, dados, nakari dia por exemplo ito hakar halo entrevista relaciona dokumento sira ni o emane bem posai dokumento sira ni dia bele cria que era pergunta baita ou de ajuda jornalista sira.
And they found that it would save weeks of work, or hours or weeks of work. You can do it in hours.
Jadi biasanya kalau analisa dokumento bobot sira ni, biasanya jornalista itu precisa tempo nebe mak naruh, mas be ho ferramenta ini nebe ajuda kita fácil itu ni serviço dia orang sida ruang ni lagi nebe hal analisa dokumento bobot sira.
He did not know how to code, but he could make software. Next is AI ethics. This is an important area. We've talked about the benefits. Now we need to talk about the problems in ethics. We'll go through this quickly.
Jadi firma awal tarik kono ba etika sira. Umin tarik kono sa ilong nebela ajuda, sa ilong nebela halo, firma tarik kono ba etika.
Next slide, please. AI is not to be trusted.
Ida, ita label siya AI.
It does not know truth. It works on probabilities.
Okay, nia AI label halo diferente entre sa ilong baklos na lalos. Nia halo serviço baseado ba probabilidade sira.
It could give you a different answer each time. It could give you a different answer each time.
Sí, dale datang. Ano ito mo? Kung ito mo supermero, label ko may o resposta ida, may ako sudah lalu pergunta ni mekanisme label ko resposta ni bem diferente.
And it makes things up.
No, itu niya bos bela kriya buat rumah ni bem keladian.
It will make up quotes.
Niya bela halo kriya inventa dia quote saida, ni bem kita percaya ni inventa dia.
And there are many biases from the data in it, but you will see that more than I would.
Jadi niya bos bela kriya prejuízo badado sira ka bias.
So AI is beneficial, but treat with caution.
Sorry.
AI is beneficial, but treat with caution.
Okay. Jadi AI ni benefit ni bot, maybe kita tengok cuidado bagi orang user sila.
And transparency and privacy. You need to disclose your use of AI to the public.
Jadi, kita tengok ia transparansi, sekolah kita organisasi media, kita akan kerja AI ni jadi servisu, kita tengok ia tahu baiknya publiku, baiknya audiens, kita tengok ia transparansi.
This is a debate around the world about what exactly you need to disclose.
Jadi, for example, belemos kan unsa ita akan depende ba organisasi media dia, sila divulgar ini unsa.
But you need to have clear policies and talk to your audience about their feelings about AI.
Jadi, itu presiden ia politik ini memang claro, unsa ita tahu ini baiknya audiens sila.
And never paste sensitive information into these AIs. Never paste journalistically sensitive, confidential information.
Ida tang, dia lebih tahu informasi sensitif, sensitif. Informasi sensitif sih bahaya AI ni sana.
Next slide, please. And finally, we'll close with perspective on the future. So you need a culture for AI of experimentation, learning, and sharing.
Okay, jadi itu mai kakak-kakak bapak dulu, entre kolaborasi AI no joran itu ni ya. Kita halo, kita beli kok usa AI, halo eksperimen sira, depois kita aprende, dia no nya asira, depois mai kita beli pakai tu tambah jadi kolega sira, kaitannya malu sira.
As we said earlier, use AI to support, not replace people.
Dari datang macam antisnya dia, kita usa AI atau apa itu servisu, mai beli laos atau usa AI mau diterapkan di servisu.
You need to build collaboration between media organisations, government organisations, and universities to help shape AI for your culture.
Jadi dari datang, atau beli usaha dari dia kita, saya kita presiden hal kita beli presiden dia kolaborasi, com instituição governian, akademiku, organisasi media sila selo, atau beli ajuda forma AI, ni serviço sila itu futuro.
And finally, journalism ethics, journalism skills of verification, critical thinking, developing your sources in the real world. These do not go away. You need to invest in those because AI or no AI, they are still critically important.
Okay, dari datang, prinsip sira jurnalistik dunia, tidak ada AI lebih hal. So, emang jurnalistik mengatakan dia lebih hal. Por exemplo, anu kritiko, jadi saya ini konsep mengatakan dia pada prinsip jurnalistik.
I hope that can help inform your discussions in your culture and your newsrooms about where AI can be used.
Jadi dari datang, ini terbuat dari servisu atau bisa hal diskusi, kata saya AI bela ajuda, itu servisu.
Thank you very much.
Obrigado.